Daily Dispatch powered by HSBC.
Well, joining us for this very special interview is Raghav Joshi from Rebel Foods. Thank you very much, Raghav, for joining us today on the Daily Dispatch. It's been a very busy week and month for you because some new funds have come in, and of course, that's accelerating your growth plans at Rebel Foods. Tell us a little bit about what the funds really mean for you.
See, at an overall level, in fact, first of all, thank you so much for inviting us here. Very excited to be here. Thanks, Priya, and thanks the team. In terms of the funding, yes, funding and a higher valuation. That's always you know good to have from the perspective of validation of the business model, continued investor confidence, backing us in our journey towards achieving our vision. So excited to propel our journey from here on over the foreseeable future. This opens up our foray into investing and acquiring brands in the space, in the food space specifically, which move us towards our vision of addressing all the important customer food missions in every neighborhood through high quality brands. That's where we are investing close to $150 million over the next 12 months to invest in and acquire brands which allow us to fulfill this vision.
Right, Raghav, I want to understand in terms of how the festive period has really been for Rebel Foods, because we've seen Diwali period pan out, and now we are, in a very interesting time of the year, New Year's, Christmas time, when people want to order in some good food as well. So, what kind of demand have you seen shaping up?
The demand is absolutely, phenomenal, I would say, especially over the last 4 to 5 months. In fact, right from the Ramadan period in April and May, when Behrouz started seeing a spike, and along with that IPL, after that T20. So some of these events were also there, in the last few months. We've also done a lot of work in the last 12 months, I would say, to build a lot of customer first offerings, for our customers. For example, in Ovenstory, we have launched butter chicken pizza, which is doing very well. In Behrouz, we've launched Mehfile Behrouz, and a number of other things which we feel are very unique offerings, and we are seeing very good traction of customers accepting these, ordering again. And October to December period anyway is always a period which sees a lot of customers ordering in. Winters are setting in, so a lot of demand for our cakes also in the Sweet Tooth brand. So all in all, very excited to be part of this period of continued momentum, and looking forward to ending the year on a high.
Right. I also want to understand in terms of your expansion strategy, in terms of stores as well as the kind of cloud kitchens that you have. What's the plan for 22?
So we have about 370 odd kitchens now in India, spread across 60 cities, and in fact, over the next couple of weeks, this number should increase to 75 cities. So we are in very aggressive expansion mode, as you can figure out. I mean, adding 15 cities over the next couple of weeks. That's what we are planning in India. Internationally also, we are there in 10 countries now. We plan to add another 10 countries next year. In India, we plan to continue adding kitchens and cities, and we should be close to 500 plus kitchens in the next 12 months, and 700 plus, I would say, in the next 24 months. So we are very bullish on India's appetite for food ordering, and that's where our Rebel operating system, which hosts our brands and also hosted brands, acquired brands, invested brands, together we feel that we are in an absolutely great place to fulfill the growing appetite of the Indian consumer. So all in all, we should be seeing about 40 to 50% network expansion in India and doubling of our international footprint over the next 12 to 18 months.
Right. I also want to understand in terms of average order value, because I believe that's gone up during this pandemic, specifically with so many people ordering in food and complete meals at home. So give us a perspective in terms of what's the kind of average order value that you're seeing and how you expect it to shape up going forward.
During the pandemic, we started seeing the average order value going up because a lot of people started, living together. Kids, for example, moved in with their parents in many cases. And instead of one person ordering a single item, the entire family started ordering. So the average order value definitely increased. I would say that now with the markets opening, people moving back to cities, offices reopening, this is seeing some sort of reversal, but it is still pretty healthy compared to the pre-COVID level. So I would say still it's at a level of about 30 to 40% higher than the pre-COVID levels on the average order value. It went up to as high as 60 to 70% higher than the pre-COVID levels. It has come back a little bit, but still at a very, very healthy level. And some of our brands which are premium brands such as Behrouz, Ovenstory Pizza, they continue to do very well. Sweet Truth, and that is further adding to their increase in the share of our overall portfolio, is further increasing the average order value for us compared to the pre-COVID levels.
Right. Going forward, I want to understand what kind of key metrics are you working on in terms of targets? If you could share some short to medium term targets that you've set for yourself.
We are already way past our pre-COVID levels, but at least doubling them in the next few months itself is the bare minimum that we are looking at.
Right. And, you've spoken about aggressive expansion, both internationally as well as domestically. Do you think you need more funds to fuel this kind of growth, considering that you already are going to be allocating about $150 million in investing in other new opportunities and brands?
Some of the capital will definitely go towards expansion of the network, I would say. But a big part is also, going to be focused on fulfilling the mission gaps that we have by investing in high quality brands. But yeah, I would say a minority part of the funding will definitely be invested towards expansion as well. So these are really couple of buckets that are there. Apart from that, we are significantly investing in automating our networks, our technology, using technology to build customer first solutions. So these are the three broad buckets where we are deploying the funding.
Raghav, give us some flavor in terms of what kind of brands you're looking to acquire. If you could give us some categories as to which are the categories of interest to you at this point.
Essentially, we are looking at categories where we are not present ourselves. So if you look at our portfolio, we have Faasos as the wraps brand, Behrouz Biryani, Ovenstory Pizza. And we have a partnership with Wendy's on burgers. Some of the categories where we are not present include Indian sweets, which is a very important customer mission, I would say, and especially spiking during festive periods. Categories such as snacks, Indian snacks, I would say, South Indian. These are South Indian food. These are some of the interesting categories where we see sizable market. We also see some players doing very well in this, and we are talking to them already. So in the next few weeks, we should be, announcing some great partnerships in this regard. But these are some of the ones which are right up there in terms of our focus.
All right, Raghav, on that note, many thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and we wish you all the very best for your expansion and growth path in 2022.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to all the listeners and readers, and thanks, Priya, for the time.